Hello everyone, welcome to this new tutorial. In our previous tutorials, we learned about how we can write facts, rules and queries in Prolog. And in today's session, we are going to see what are variables, anonymous variables, what are characters in Prolog, and what are atoms in Prolog. So here I'm going to start with characters. Characters are of two types. Number one type is that are printable, and the other one are which we cannot print. So if we talk about printable characters, then we have all the uppercase letters from A, B, C till Z, and then we have small letters A, B, C up to Z, then 0, 1, 2. That means we have numeric values, and after that the fourth list of character is all the special character that we have. Okay, these are all the printable characters in our list. So if we talk about characters which we cannot print, not printable, so these are space, then we have a new line and tabs. These are all spaces, but we cannot print them. So these are two types of characters. One is printable and the other one is non-printable. So if we talk about what are constants, in constants we have atoms, and secondly we have variables. If we talk about atom, that all the predicates as well as objects are referred to as atom. Whenever we need to define atom, we can write all the atoms in lowercase. So the name of predicate as well as all the objects represent our atom. Okay, so now we are going to see that how we can mention or write objects. Whenever you need to write an object, you need to mention the name in small letters. For example, I'm writing ABC. This could be the name of any constant, any object. The constant always starts with lowercase. The other way to describe any constant or atom is that you mention the name within single quotes. For example, if you are going to write ABC like this is also an atom because you have mentioned these uppercase into single quotes. If you are not going to mention quotations, then you must use the lowercase letter for any object. If I'm going to write book, then that's an object, an atom. But if you are using uppercase letter, then it's going to be a variable unless you are going to mention that book within the quotes. So this is how you can represent any atom. But if we talk about variables, variables are going to always be in uppercase letters, or a variable could start with an underscore. So these are the two ways that you can start your variable or declare your variable. For example, if you want to declare a variable, you can write a variable name with a capital letter, or it could be all uppercase letters, or you can start your variable with an underscore. So underscore is also going to represent your variable like this, and you can write the variable name. But if you are going to mention anything within the single quotes, for example, you have mentioned an underscore variable, but you have mentioned that within the single quotes, then it's not a variable, but that's an atom or a constant. So we have two types of variable. One is the variable in which you want to store all the information and want to display it. The other variable is called the anonymous variable. anonymous variable, these variables are not going to display anything, display the answer. Rather, they are just going to display yes or no for your query. So let's go to Prolog and Sublime Text now, and we are going to see that how we can write anonymous variables, atoms, and how we can write an if statement. So here we are in Sublime and Prolog. Here you can see a list of facts that I have declared in the Sublime text. You can see female Alexa. Alexa is a female, Nancy is a female, Nora, Ella, and Mary. These are all females. And later I have mentioned Albert, Bob, John, and Peter as males. So after all these facts, I have mentioned that Albert is parent of Nancy, Albert is parent of Bob, Alexa is parent of Nancy, Alexa is parent of Bob. So here I am going to mention relationships of all these parent and child. And now I want to write a rule. So we are going to see practically how we can write rules and if statements in Prolog. So what you need to do is you need to write a rule that can display the name of husband and wife depending on all the facts we have described over here. So what you can do is just pause the video, think for a minute or two, and write a rule in the comment box that is going to display the name of husband and wife depending on the relations mentioned over here. If someone from you is going to answer the rule correctly, I'm going to pin that comment, and that would be on the top of my comment list. So pause the video and start. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a rule which is going to display us the name of husband and wife. So I'm going to say that X and Y are husband and wife if and only if. We know that this symbol represents the if statement in Prolog. I'm going to say that male, X is a male, and comma represent an and in Prolog, and female, Y is a female, and parent, X is parent of our child Z, and Y is parent of that same child. Like we know that husband and wife, male and female, and if they are having the same child, then they are husband and wife. So here I'm going to end my rule, but before that I need to write a statement. I need to display that X and Y are husband and wife. So X and Y is going to contain the name of husband and the name of Y respectively. So I need to display a full string containing the names of husband and wife along with some keyword. So I'm going to use a format over here. This format is used to write any statement within the Prolog. So in this parenthesis, I'm going to mention quotes here. This node and W is representing our variable, and this node and S is representing a string. I'm going to write a string, and I'm going to show you what this string is going to contain. I'm writing this variable, and I'm saying this variable and this variable are husband and wife. Now after this quote, I'm going to mention a comma, and a square bracket is representing here the list of something that I'm going to mention here. I'm saying X comma, within the double quotes I'm mentioning R, after that R I'm writing Y. So what's going to happen now? After this format, I have mentioned our full stop. That means my rule is completed. Now in the format line, what I'm saying that variable X and variable Y are husband and wife. This W is going to contain the X variable value. This string is for containing R, and this variable is going to contain Y. So let's go to Prolog. So here we are done with our first example with writing a rule for getting the husband and wife names. So here you can see Albert and Alexa are husband and wife, Bob and Ella, as well as Peter and Mary are husband and wife. So these were the all couples that we have displayed here now. Now I need to write a rule which can display the names of siblings. Okay, now just pause the video and write a rule over here. So here you can see that I have written a rule over here to display the names of siblings. So what I have mentioned here, siblings X and Y are siblings if X and Y share the same parent, and X is not equal to Y. So I have used a slash with the equal sign, which is representing a not equal symbol. So X is not equal to Y, and if this is so, then just print X and Y are siblings. So X is going to put the name of the sibling over here, and Y is going to this W for the variable name. So here I'm going to press a semicolon so we can see the next siblings. For the next, it's going to display a false. That means we are only having these siblings according to our facts. So now I need to see grandparents. So what's your task over here? Your task is to display grandparents for any children. So I'm going to pass a variable over here. Within the Prolog, what we will do are we are going to pass Nora, and I want to display the name of grandparents for Nora. So what we need to display is we need to write a rule which is going to display using this format line the name of grandparents for Nora. So pause the video and write a rule and comment into the comment box. So here is the rule for finding the grandparents, and specifically I have mentioned that grandparents are parents of someone's parents, and they must be husband and wife. So this is the right rule, which is displaying us the correct answer. Like Peter and Mary are husband and wife, and they are grandparents of it. And Albert and Alexa are husband and wife, and Albert and Alexa are grandparents of Nora. So this is a right answer, and we are getting a mixed line over here because I haven't mentioned a new line after any of the strings. So here, after the string X and Y are husband and wife, going to mention a new line. To mention a new line, we use this notation or n, and similarly we are going to use this similar line over here. After this variable, I'm going to mention a not an n. So whenever I'm going to execute my query for grandparents again, we are not going to get this merging line from here. So I'm going to copy this query again, Control C, and over here I'm going to paste it. Okay, okay. Here I have pasted my query again, and after that I'm going to press an enter. So what I'm getting here, Peter and Mary are husband and wife, and Peter and Mary are grandparents for Nora. After that, press a semicolon because we want to see the further answers if we have any. So Albert and Alexa our grandparents, after pressing semicolon, we are going to see a false, because these two are actually the grandparents of Nora. So that's how you can write if statement, and you can use the format to display any line. If you want to display within the format, this symbol represent a variable name. This is used for writing any string, and for new line you need to write this. So this list within the square bracket is going to pass variable j for the first variable. This is the string, because at the second position we have used a string. So at second place we are passing a string, then a variable, and for this last variable I am passing this x. So that is how you can write rules, and call these rules into the Prolog. So that's all for today. I hope you like the video, and if you want to watch upcoming videos, then like my video, subscribe my channel and share it with your friends. Bye bye.